welcome dear parents to this year's exhibition. While our focus is on the Sustainable Development Goals, we also have contributions from the lower classes that we wish to share before continuing.
Diving to the main event. So let's take a moment and appreciate their works and contributions. Thank you.
Indeed, art is life. Hi.
Hi!
My friends and I are learning about images. Have you ever wondered how art started? My friends and I will tell you all about the history of art. Get some popcorn, sit back and enjoy our presentation.
Art first started from the prehistoric era. That was thousands of years before Christ. Cavemen used animal blood, burnt wood, even saliva to create art on walls.
Saliva,
how gross! But why do you think they paint on walls?
I think they wanted to decorate their games and keep records of their hunting skills.
After the prehistoric era, then came Egyptian art, which was 15,000 years ago. These Egyptian paintings looked like puzzles. They made paintings of gods, kings, and pets. Most shapes were symmetrical. Did you know by then the Egyptians had developed a writing system way different from the way we write now? Sedinam, come with me. Let's explore some Egyptian alphabets.
Have a look at the Egyptian alphabet, which is called hieroglyphs. For example, letter A represents a bird.
Have you heard the word Renaissance art? That sounds like a big word. Let me explain Renaissance art to you. This type of art started in Europe with focus on creativity and new ideas. I remember some of the famous artists like Leonardo da Vinci. He was the one who painted Mona Lisa. Most artists make pictures to look very real, to show people how they really look like. Oh my, I wish I was born that time.
Oh my, art has really changed this time. Do you know what time of art we are in right now? If you are not sure, Nanaya will explain to you.
I was just thinking about something to give me inspiration for my upcoming art piece. This art is called modern art. Artists try new things with paint and make art in different ways. I'm feeling a little sad. I think I will draw with some cool colors like blue, white, and pink.
I hope you learned something from this presentation. Before we sign off, let me tell you how useful modern art is. We could communicate through art, spread awareness, our culture. Our art facilitator, Mr. Hagan, has been an amazing inspiration to me. I'm considering becoming an artist in future. J'aime la photographie. Je prends des photos. J'aime la danse. Je danse la salsa.
J'aime la musique. Je joue de la musique.
J'aime le cinéma. Je regarde des films.
J'aime la sculpture. J'aime les textiles. Je fais des pains.
J'aime la peinture.
J'aime les langues. I like languages.
J'aime le théâtre. Je joue des scènes.
La, si beau, si coloré.
Miss Isabella. Miss Isabella.
Today we'll be playing a game called Pilolo. So if I call your number, then you come and paste it on the board. Number 8. Number 5. Number 2. Number 3. Number 7. Number 7. Number 7, I'm here. Number 12. Number 11. Number 9. And last. Number 2. Yes, number 2.
Wow, we have created a beautiful picture.
Hey, Elias, you guys like playing too much.
We learn through play.
Yeah,
we learn through
play.
All games have rules. Rules keep us safe so we don't get hurt. We take turns to play. I can see the sea. We learned about the sources of water, lake, river, oceans, and sea, and uses of water to cook, to drink, to farm, and to plant. And water pollution. When you throw refuse into the water will become dirty. Friends, do you remember the properties of water? It's tasteless, colorless, odorless, and shapeless. Friends, it's time for peace! Yay!
Hey, Vino, you wanna dance? Hey, Vino, you wanna shake? Ijo, Egu, Rawa, come on, let's dance, dance, dance. Ijo, Egu, Rawa, come on, let's dance, dance, dance. Move your body to the left, move your body to the right. Turn around, come on,
Fina says go, go, go. To the front, to the back, to the left, to the right. Everybody shake, 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 shake. Come on, let's dance, dance, dance. Ijo, egu, rawa. Come on, let's dance, dance, dance. Ijo, rawa. Come on, let's dance, dance, dance.
The resources, gifts from the air. Oh, they support our lives and make it well. Oh, from the air we breathe to the water so pure, nature's treasures. Let's protect it. From the air we breathe to the water so pure, nature's treasures. Let's protect it. The forest is a town of trees where they live in harmony, helping hands together, giving us oxygen. Plants give us food so we can survive. So we can survive. And also oxygen so we can live long. So we can live long. Plants give us food so we can survive. So we can survive. And also oxygen so we can live long. So we can live long. Natural resources, gifts from the air. Oh, they support our lives and make it well. Oh. Je suis la tête. Bonjour, Mr. Mike. What are you up to? Digging here and blasting. And we are done for. Oh my. Do you know that there are some results to your actions? And that's
Not again. Another hater. Let the guy dig and come back later when he is rich, filthy rich, and he can buy his children rich. What is the point of saving the land when there is gold below? Go on and blow. Very soon you'll be wearing a ring and show your bling.
Aha! That's all you know, Madam Goldilocks. Deceiving people with your shine while I turn brown. My flow is meandering into streams of sickness and death. Open your taps and you will notice the strange man. C'est dommage! Water is life, my guy. Your money or your life.
Look, my friend, your colorless and tasteless threads are merely a mist. I am liquid gold. I run the cars, trains, and planes. I actually run the show. So yes, go on and joke. There's faster treasure below. Les ressources sont abondantes.
I see where you are going with this. But remember, even Oduman Kuman's natural blaze, all may not seem fair. The predator doesn't outnumber the prey. He eats what enough, else he would have to pay. And by that, he will give up all he's eaten to become fertilizer.
Oh.
So people must know to keep a balance.
You speak of animals, but I am the forest. Without me, animals will have no rest. Even the trees give birth to no net. But it's true, I can replenish. But it's hard for me to return to my best when all that's been done is to clear and blast.
Oh, you humans, you must take a step back and think that I am the coral reef and I see all the trash you sink. You barely exhaust the resources you find, but quickly go and search for more. If you mind, use what you have sustainably. Reduce,
Reuse, recycle!
care for your earth. It's your home and the only home for your child yet unborn. Plant a tree for the forest of the future and be mindful of the overdependence on polybags.
Explore the earth you must. From the crown to the crust, all the benefits of nature are yours. Explore again, I say, not exploit. Use the sun
Yes, try wind power for your energy needs, for I will never run out like a friend indeed. Wherever you go, I can sort you out. But when you become greedy or careless, I'd be sure to show you where the power really lies. But remember,
Human actions can have an impact on the sustainability of the world's natural resources. Resources, gifts from the air. Oh, they support our lives and make it well. Oh, from the air we breathe to the water so pure, nature's treasures.
I can't believe how destroyed our environment has become. The air is no longer fresh, the water bodies are polluted, and the fishes are dying or even moving away. The streets and roads are full of rubbish, and people keep getting sick every day. How long will we continue to live like this?
Oh, it's just you.
Vicky, what's wrong?
Why? Why are we doing this? Mankind, lining our world to think we are living in a beautiful place. But behind the scenes, it's a lie, a big lie. Pourquoi? Pourquoi faire-vous ça?
Many years ago, there existed an ecosystem where everyone lived beautifully, a realm of cool serenity where joy danced freely. It had tall trees, fresh water with beautiful plants.
Ecosystem is what I see. The setting sun in the afternoon, the butterflies and the bumblebees. I can feel it. Outside in the grassland, with volleyballs I can hit. The forest, living in harmony. The oceans, connecting with the seas. The marine with coral. The forest, so floral.
The earth is crying, crying for help. Global warming is spreading more.
Ecosystems with interesting biomes where animals keep their homes. Interaction so amazing and home so creative. One community, absolutely cool. Now come with me. We shall zoom. Life cycles. A bond to ecosystems. The bonfire love for nature on fire so that we can save them.
The ecosystem is the most of the world. There are animals, trees, humans, and water. These are all parts of the ecosystem.
Le désert, si aride, si sec, jaune et orange, nous habitants meurent et nous sommes prêts. Arrêtons la pollution. Ne tuons pas la terre, sinon on meurt.
Oh, friends, it is true. We're eavesdropping your conversation.
Our ecosystems, so beautiful and cool. Our ecosystems, so beautiful and gentle. The animals, so cool and soft. Our ecosystems, so unique, so lovely, so great.
We all have to keep our ecosystem clean. Have you seen the perfect beauty of our ecosystem? Remember, the forest fire is an enemy to fight. Next, we'll fight and unite so we can keep our beautiful ecosystem again. And together we can save the world.
People have been burning bushes to destroy animals' homes, so let's put a stop to that.
Human activities, distraction reigning, from forests to homes, pollution staining. We must stop this. It is up to us to stop water, air, and land pollution.
It starts today. It's not too late to make a change.
Stop polluting. Stop cutting down trees. Stop trashing everywhere. It is the only way to keep it clean. Let's make it beautiful. No matter what, we must protect the world we have.
La forêt si grande, si verte, la forêt où vivent les singes, la grenouille. Protégeons-la. Les arbres si hauts, si grands. La terre est intéressante. Les habitats si divers, froid, chaud. Les animaux si nombreux. Quoi de plus beau?
We shall protect the ecosystems, for they are home. We need them to grow and flow. Nature is what we see. Without them, we can't live on. They are broken and they need our help. So let's not think about ourselves alone, but think about them too. Do you agree?
Yes!
In a forest green, where living creatures live, from smaller animals to bigger ones. Creatures unique and their amazing habitats. That's an ecosystem for you and me.
We are going, heaven knows where we are going, but we know we will get there. We are going, heaven knows where we are going, but we know we will get there. We are going, heaven knows where we are going.
What's wrong, John?
Our village seems to be having problems with food production lately.
Yes, I agree. And the hope for people is worsening.
We need to address this problem before it gets worse.
But what can we do? We've been farming the same way for our generations.
And our healthcare facilities are limited.
Greetings, my king. Greetings, my elders.
What is making you people this happy?
My king, we have something very important to discuss with you.
Yes, it's about the Sustainable Development Goals set by the United Nations.
We believe they can help us address the challenges our community has been facing.
Interesting. Can you tell me more about it?
SDG Goal 2 talks about ending hunger and achieving food security. We need to modernize our farming methods to increase productivity.
Goal 3 focuses on ensuring health and well-being for all. We must improve our healthcare services and promote healthier lifestyles.
And Goal 5 aims to achieve gender equality. We need to empower women and ensure equal opportunities for all.
Goal 7, 11, 13, 14, and 15 focus on life for land, climate action, climate change, and life below water. We must ensure that environment stays safety for our future generations.
Hey, you youngsters are truly enlightened. We appreciate your insights.
Indeed, these goals seem to offer solutions to our challenges.
Thank you for bringing this to our attention. We must work together for the betterment of our community.
So let's start incorporating these ideas into our village development plans.
Our future is in good hands with the younger generation leading the way. Ago.
Amen.
It is with a joyful heart to announce this year in the Niger Chrome, we will be taking critical looks at the following goals.
SDG 15.
Life on land.
This is what my group is working on. Because sustainable planting isn't just a green thumb's dream, but a lifeline for a blooming future.
SDG 3.
Good health and well-being.
This is what we are working on. Our health is our responsibility.
So we decided to research on how to get a quality life for all and how to improve our physical, emotional, spiritual, and social wellness.
SDG 14.
Life below water.
Our planet heartbeat. From the smallest fishes to the biggest whale.
We need to sustain our oceans to keep its beauty.
SDG 13, climate action. This is what my group is working on. We are taking action to combat climate change and its effects.
SDG 11.
Sustainable cities.
This is what my team is working on. We want people to have a better future while not harming the environment.
SDG 5, gender equality. This is what my group is working on. We want all genders to be treated equally.
SDG 7, affordable and clean energy. This is what we're working on. Our team is striving to convince people to switch to renewable energy because we never know when our source of energy will run out and we'll not have any power. So let's save energy.
SDG 6, clean water and sanitation. This is what my group is working on. We want to ensure that everybody has access to clean water and is conscious of his or her sanitation.
SDG 15, life on land. We are striving to preserve animal wildlife because we will never know when these animals can serve a significant purpose in our lives.
We live in a great world full of so many wonders, but now it seems like the only thing thriving is pollution. That's why the United Nations has set up 70 goals to be achieved by the end of 2030 to ensure not only a better future for every single one of us sitting here right today, but every single living thing that steps foot on this amazing world.
This is the reason why Enije Chrome has taken on this project. We do not want anyone to leave this village. In fact, we do not want anyone to japa. Together, we can create the future we want.
Thank you for listening to all the suggestive voices we have in the video. That was an attempt to actually make an invitation to you, especially to that voice that said, Toshi ho, inali dien. To our Asians, I hope I tried. Toshi ho, inali dien, simply saying, see you there. So we are welcome to this occasion. So what we just witnessed was presentations from grades 1 to 4. We'll continue with presentation, that's the exhibition, the beautiful displays that we have. But before we do that, I would want us to take a look at the flyers we have. There's something we would need you to do before we leave. So there's a page titled Reflection. Reflection. So each group is focusing on a different SDG. And then we are encouraging parents to make sure they visit each stand in order to get information as to how our students are envisioning actions we can all take in order to create the future that we want. So please, let's visit every stand. And then as we visit the stand, we jot down some information there. So we have pencils positioned at every stand so that you can pick it up and then note down something you learned from their presentation. I'll be happy for you to give them feedback as well. Then at the very bottom, there's a QR code right there for us to scan. And then that will give us an opportunity to provide feedback for the whole presentation. So we have it tied there. There's grade 1 and 2 presentation in that order. So please, at the end of it all, we are actually interested in seeing the feedback. Our students are encouraged whenever they see those words. And we also want you to make suggestions, like these are improvements we think we can make in order that we can actually make our learning more impactful. Being a learning opportunity, just like you saw from the video, our students, this is not just an event, but our students have actually engaged in weeks of inquiry, and then they have come up with various findings for which they want to share with us. And we are also learners. In TI, we believe that all of us are learners. So that's why you are encouraged to go there and then give them feedback as you also note down your takeaways. So to grace this very occasion, we are honored to have an educationist, somebody who is passionate about learning, especially the learning of the young ones we have today. So we are pleased to introduce Mr. Anis Hafar, an influential educator and author. His educational journey began in Fansipem School, Cape Coast, and continued in the United States, where he earned a business degree from California State University, Los Angeles, and engaged in graduate studies in education at California State Polytechnic University. After teaching for a decade in Los Angeles Unified School District, he returned to Ghana in 1995 to found the Gate Institute, revolutionizing the educational practices for teachers and then administrators nationwide. Currently, Mr. Anis Hafar teaches creative and critical thinking at Accra College of Medicine and holds several leadership roles, including being the chair of the Board of Governors at Tema International School, our prestigious institution. He is a regular contributor to the Daily Graphic and an author of 3 books, including Strategies for Effective Teaching and Learning. Cited in 2016 as one of the 100 most influential Africans in the category of education by New African Magazine, London, Mr. Anis Hafar is a dedicated advocate for youth empowerment and educational excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Mr. Anis Hafar.
Thank you very much. Good morning, all of you. First of all, we want to say thank you to Mr. Jacob Lumumba. Is he here? And the teachers who have been able to organize a program like this. You know, we come to enjoy ourselves, but little do we know the amount of work that goes into preparing young people. Okay, having said that, when you are introduced like the way I was, now you pray to God, Yami, help me so that I'm successful in what it is that I do. So do I hear amen on that one? Very good. You know, anytime I come to TIS, whether it's here at the primary school or in the secondary school, it reminds me of my own education. I started school in a little village in Obuasi called Tutuka. And those days, there were no shoes and no socks. So when I see you kids with socks in here, give yourselves a hand. Give yourselves a hand. You are lucky. No, I can't hear you. Give yourselves a hand. There was a time when we didn't have shoes on our feet. So give your parents a hand. Would you please? Thank them. We've come a long way. Now, the other thing that I remember when I come to a school like this is how we were taught. You know, in those days, we were taught by the colonial system. And what you were taught was to repeat information that was given to you. Because the information that you repeat is what's going to appear in the exams. So we're educated in what I call silos. And what that means is this. You study and get a degree in mathematics, or you get a degree in English, a degree in science, a degree in sociology, and so on. And that's how you get educated. You're educated in a silo. Now, how does it affect us? You know, when you're educated in silos, many of the questions that you ask is this: what are the advantages and disadvantages of something? And you memorize it, and so on. What are the problems that you see around you? You memorize it, and so on. But the danger is that as you get older, I mean, I'm looking at the politicians, for example, who come on the radio, on TV. Do you see how they identify all the problems in the world, especially in Ghana? And then you give them a position, go and solve it. Not Samaba. They're going to continue repeating the same information and the same problems that they encountered before they were appointed to those positions. And you don't blame them too much. It's how they were educated. So, the other thing I want us to remember is this. Typically, when you go to graduation programs at the universities, and you have professors, you know, with their, how do you call it? Their encomium and robes and so on, telling students to go and solve problems at the end of the university education. And then you ask yourself, what happened before they got their degrees? So imagine that in lower primary, how many years do we spend in lower primary typically? How many years? 3 years. And upper primary, how many years? Mathematics. I'm doing the mathematics with you kids. You spend 3 years in lower primary and 3 years in upper primary. How many years is that? I'm talking to the kids now. I'm checking your mathematics. How many years is that? 6. Very good. And then you do JHS for 3 years. How many years is that? And then you do senior high school for 3 years. How many years is that? Fantastic. And then you do 4 years of university. How many years is that? Very, very good. Give them a hand. Give them a hand. Will you please? Now, the issue is this. What happened all that time when they were here? You know, I'm saying this in reference to what it is that the kids are doing now in PYP program in terms of solving problems. So the issue is this. After you've been groomed for 16 years behind chairs and desks to repeat informations, and then you come out to solve problems, is that possible? So the issue is this. When we come out here with the PYP program, and right from the get, we have children who are engaged in what we call inquiry learning. That is what you really have to be grateful for. So the parents, I think you're in a good place, because these are the kids who are going to solve problems in the future. Do I hear amen on that one? Very good. So we need to support them. Now, having said that, this is the other thing that I also want to talk about in terms of how the IB program itself is very important. You know, we started from here, but then somewhere along the line, we also have what we call the CAS, Creativity Activity Service. You're aware of it, especially those of you who have kids in the other places. And what does that do? And I wish we would do that all over this country, where now, as young as the kids are, they are in places where they are making a difference. Even in terms of and I've been with them, in terms of even building schools for the children. Are you with me? They make cement, they make sand, they make the blocks, and they stay in the villages with the village people to build schools for the kids. Now, that is education. That is where you begin to expose what your humanity is. And then having done that, now they'll go back to the schools, to the kids who are not as privileged as they are, and teach them English, mathematics, and so on. Can you imagine that if all the secondary schools in this country, from Accra to Wa, were so engaged, where we want to make a difference in the lives of our children? This is what education is going in the future. It's not sitting behind the desk and repeating information. So that's what I really want to encourage you to think about, especially parents, as you encourage your children to give of their own humanity. You see, we haven't done that in this country. So we don't know what it means to give of ourselves to other people. The most that we are interested in is, where are the contracts? Where can I get a 10% commission and the rest of it? See where it's taking this country. Meboa. So we need a new mindset, starting with the young people, in terms of what it is that they can do for this country. Because this is a beautiful country. I've had the opportunity to travel to many places, but I always come back home. It doesn't matter how dusty it is, because this is where we are. Now, let's look at how we are raising our young people now. You know, again, I relate that to my own education, where nowhere along the line were we even asked to express an opinion. The opinions were expressed by the teachers, and whether you like it or not, you are supposed to reproduce those opinions. You are supposed not to be seen, and you are supposed not to be heard. All of that have changed. As we go around here to look at a project that the children are doing, and where they speak to what it is that you're doing, and where they imbibe in their spirit the purpose for which they're doing what they're doing, this is really the crux of the matter and where we are going in the future. I want to relate to how Singapore developed. Now, Lee Kuan Yew was in Ghana in 1964. And he had come to Ghana because he heard about Kwame Nkrumah and all the great things Kwame Nkrumah was doing for Africa. So he wanted to be part of it. But when he came here, in 1964, it was February, he left very disappointed. He said, what's happening to this country? They use their best brains to study Latin and Greek. Say, are you Latinos? Are you Greeks? And then, this is an agricultural country. You have a rich, fertile land. Nobody is interested in studying agriculture, because the way the colonial system developed us was that we need to sit comfortably behind in an office and not soil our hands. Do you see how things are changing? Now, when I look at what these kids are doing in terms of the sustainable development goals, one of the first things that I want us to even suggest, and I want you kids to understand that, but it started with the first African Secretary General of the United Nations. What's his name? He's from Ghana. Do you remember him? Ever heard of Kofi Annan? He started what we call the Millennium Development Goals, which evolved into the Sustainable Development Goals. So the point I'm raising is that you guys are born leaders. Let me repeat this. You guys are born what? I didn't hear you. You are born what? Fantastic. You are going to continue from where the great people in Ghana left off. And you are in such a privileged position because you know what they say in the Bible? To those to whom much is given. I didn't hear that one. To those to whom much is given. And it's true that we are expecting from you. So give yourselves a hand. You are the leaders by virtue of what it is that you're doing here. So having said that, I want to make this short. You know, I wish I'd gone around to see the projects before we came here so we can speak to them. But regardless, let's look at what the kids are doing. Okay? And also, I also want to mention this other point here. In the IB program, there's something called concept, context, and content. Let me repeat that. Concept, context, and content. This is what you see here. So, for example, if you look at the global standards in water and sanitation, that's a concept. But we have to relate it to Ghana and how it's going to benefit us. And I'm telling you this because we never had that opportunity. I studied with the O levels and the A levels, and you studied the geography of Europe, of the United States, of Australia. But our own matters were not regarded as important by the colonial government. So as I'm talking to you now, as we begin to look at what the kids are doing, see it's relevant in a local context. For example, when we begin to look at how we're going to, we look at climate change, sometimes we think these things are not important, but they are. So how does it affect us in Ghana? That's very important. We had a conversation with the IB executive. And what we were saying is this. We love your concepts, but they have to be contextualized in Ghana so that the kids can see the benefit of us being in Africa. We are tired of crossing the Sahara, crossing the Mediterranean, going to places where we are not wanted, when in Africa, right here, we can develop whatever it is that we want. So that is when we begin to look at the sustainable development goals. These are the things that I want us to look at. So I want us to also look at global health, because the children will be talking about that. We are not talking about global health only as a concept. How does it affect you and me? What does it affect us going into the future? These are the very important questions which the children are addressing today. And also the conservation of our natural resources. You know, I travel quite a bit in this country. And I remember flying from Tamale to Kumasi. And you won't believe the wastage of our resources because of galamsey. These are issues that we want to address. And where important, where we can even write to our parliamentarians that this is how we are destroying our country, because we are talking about that in these things. Are you with me? And also we want to look at how one of my favorite girls is going to talk about gender equality. And you know what that means? When we're growing up, you won't believe this. Parents will get just the boys to go to school. But they want the girls to clean after the boys when they come back. Things have changed. When you look at people who are making a difference in the world right now, a lot of them are women. So I'm glad that we are talking about these things as well. And also, what are some of the social problems that affect us on a day-to-day basis? This is not academics. We want to begin to look at how the children are taking handle on these particular issues. On that note, parents, thank you very much for coming. We're going to have a wonderful time, and I'm looking forward to going around to see what the kids are doing. On that note, thank you, and let's have a wonderful day. And thank you. God bless us all. Thank you. Okay. By the powers vested into all of us, we declare this occasion open and thank you for what that you've done. Amen. Good. I was looking for you.
There's 7 oceans in the world. Pacific Ocean, Southeast Ocean, Indian Ocean, Arctic Ocean.
Pollution. Pollution is harmful. It's harmful material.
Because we humans hold them, they sell their parts for useless reasons. And their armored deals are in danger because of forest fires, road building, and logging that all destroys their habitat. Before we continue, here's a quote that we found. We share the earth not only with human beings, but with all other creatures.
I believe that gender equality is critical to development and peace of every
Shake your body, yeah. Ngamni, mina ngamni. Funu chuni, hotalin nacho, hotalin. Spitty pitty ziggy ziggy go shubi. Stipili, Why, baby, why, cut the baby, why, girl, you sing the Mali, shake your body, girl, ngami, for the journey, hoteli, nacho, hoteli, spitty, ziggy, ziggy, go showy, stipily, why, baby, why, cut the baby, why, I cannot wait no more, baby, bust the loops, let's get the party started. I love your attitude, I cannot wait no more. Baby, break it loose up on me. I'm in the mood. Give it to me, gaba gaba. Uyo, give it to me, gaba gaba. Imaza, uyo, give it to me, gaba gaba. Uyo, give it to me, gaba gaba. Imaza, uyo, amputate it, take it, you go take it, 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 gaba gaba.
As I wake me, I no chop nothing. But for house, I for try do something. No money there, so Charlie, I be hustling. And every day to the boy get something, yeah. But when I dey pray, say me, I go make them then they go see my shake, oh. They go see my shake, oh. Yeah. But as I wake them do like off. Mommy no chop, and puppy no chop. The small business where I get for the streets, no they make them move. I say everything flop, Charlie. I say believe me when I say I go make them then they go see my shake, oh. They go see my shake. See me, I know they complain, oh. I know they complain, no. If I no get a go go, no. If I no get a go go, no. I know they promise tomorrow. But by June, yeah, then we all jabba, oh. We chapa. See me, I know they complain, oh. See me, I know they complain, no. If I no get a go go, no. If I no get a go go, no. I know they promise tomorrow. By June, yeah, then we all jabba, oh. I must confess, I go rise to the top. I'm on full speed, Charlie never gonna stop. Some small job way man's to define. I go call back if my calls they decline, yeah. But when I dey pray, say me, I go make them then they go see my shake, oh. They go see my shake, oh. Jade for me. Every time I walk, he they clean my steps. Never could they make the hater hate on me. I know they do yawa, know they really stress. It be only champagne, we go pop. I say believe me when I say I go make them then they go see my shake, oh. They go see my shake. See me, I know they complain, oh. I know they complain, oh. If I don't get a go go, if I don't get a go go, I know they promise tomorrow. But by June, yeah, then we all jabba, oh. We chapa. See me, I know they complain, oh. See me, I know they complain, oh. If I don't get a go go, if I don't get a go go, I know they promise tomorrow. By June, yeah, then we all jabba, oh. See me, I know they complain, oh. See me, I know they complain, oh. If I don't get a go go, if I don't get a go go, I know they promise tomorrow. By June, yeah, then we all jabba, oh. By June, yeah, then we all jabba, oh.
It's okay.
Good morning once again, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Cecilia Ajavon, the general manager of our prestigious school. Schools invited, our guest speaker, Mr. Anis Hafa, and the entire TIS PYP management. I stand here today on the behalf of my fellow classmates to give a heartfelt vote of thanks to all those who made this event a great and memorable journey. First and foremost, I'd like to thank the entire TIS management for their provision of resources and materials and other invaluables which have truly served as a great resource to the successful exhibition. I'd like to give a special thanks to our coordinator, Mr. Jacob, our mentors, and all the teachers whose relentless encouragement and support have truly inspired us into showcasing our various works and creativity. For that, we are deeply grateful. Lastly, I would like to thank every single one of you sitting here before me. Parents and families, thank you for your immense support and being our first audience. Your insightful feedback and thoughtful guidance have truly molded us into what we are today. And for that, I say this before the whole TIS community. We are truly grateful. Lastly, thank you to all of you who made this a memorable journey. And we hope you live inspired by our works as we were in creating them. Thank you.
I know the feeling. It's ended. That is fine. We can still have some more for us later on. 2025, we'll still have some more. Thank you so much for coming here. I'm just here to send out an announcement. There was a request for the exhibition shirt. For those of us who would like the exhibition shirt, please talk to the grade 6 teacher, Mr. Xavier, right over there, and just register your interest in. Then we'll prepare to have it delivered to you, possibly by next week, Thursday. Thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed and you have learned something. Enjoy the afternoon. Thank you.